Still on the book of Joshua, today I want to talk briefly about what Joshua told the Israelites before he died. We know that Joshua was the one that brought the Israelites across the Jordan after the death of Moses. And so they journeyed. There was a lot of war that Joshua engaged in. So when I think of Joshua, I think of a great man of war. And so for us in our spiritual walk with God, we're going to engage in a lot of spiritual warfare, whereby we taking territories for God. But before he died, Joshua, this is from the book of Joshua, chapter 23 and 24. Joshua reminded the Israelites how God brought them out of Egypt, brought them through the river, Red Sea, and also across River Jordan, and gave them their inheritance, which they had to fight a lot of wars, conquered. He reminded them that they were not the ones who defeated the enemy. It was God who defeated the enemy. And so for us in our journey, even when we have victory, we have to look at it as God is the one who empowers us, because in ourselves, we don't have what it takes. It's the strength of God and the wisdom of God and the supernatural power of God that gives us victory. And so Joshua warned the Israelites not to intermarry with the people of other nations that were living in their midst, because there were a couple of them they were not able to completely wipe out because of whatever circumstance was there. Joshua said to them that if they ever intermarry with those nations, one, they will lose the favor of God upon their lives. And in the same way, God is saying that same thing to us today. So we need to be mindful. Anyone or any people that worship other gods, God does not want us to intermarry with them, because what happens is that there is a violation, because they will cause us to move away from God. Joshua also said to them that they do not have to go back to where they came from, meaning because the father of Abraham was worshiping a false god, Terah. Terah was worshiping a false god. And so Joshua said to them that they do not have to return to the worship of false god as their father did. They have to focus on the Lord God, Jehovah, the God of Israel, the God who brought them out of the place of bondage. In the same way, God is reminding us today, wherever culture we came from, every culture has a form of ungodliness. And so many of us, before we came to Christ, had some kind of tradition that we were upholding. In the same way, Joshua is reminding us, now that we have given our life to God, we shouldn't go back, keeping all those practices that does not honor God. We have to remain faithful to God, and we have to honor him every day of our lives, so that his power and blessings will be manifested over our lives and that of our children. You have a